Hi guys, so till now we have done the preparatory and the payoff phase of glycolysis in detail, as well as I have given you a brief idea of this reaction as a whole and why is this reaction required in plants. So now we are going to talk about the net reaction of this process, glycolysis. So firstly, you see here only glucose was used. And what are the products? The main product is pyruvate. Okay, from glucose we need to make pyruvate in plants, right? So this is the main reaction that is going on and that is required, glucose to pyruvate, right? Now what are the additional things that have been required in the reaction or that have been produced in the reaction? You see here, ATP is converted to ADP and again ATP is converted to ADP. Now first of all, remind this thing that till this point, this was the preparatory phase, right? And this was the payoff phase, right? This was the preparatory phase, this is the payoff phase. So whatever is till here, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, it is only 1, and what reaction is happening after this is, there are 2 reactions going on at the same time, means 2 molecules of this compound were formed, and everything that is being formed after this is 2 in quantity, right? So here ATP is converted to ADP, so that means 1 and 2. 2 ATP is converted to 2 ADP in the preparatory phase, right? If we talk about payoff phase, firstly ATP only we are talking. 1 this ADP and 1 this ADP converted to ATP, right? So 2 ADP goes to 2 ATP, but here everything is twice. So this is 2 into 2 ADP goes to 2 into 2 ATP. You get my point? Understand this clearly? 1 and 2 ADP, but whatever is happening in the payoff phase, it is twice. Everything is twice. So 2 into 2 ADP is forming 2 into 2 ATP. So 2 ATP were used to make 2 ADP, but 4 ADP were used to make 4 ATP in the payoff phase. What will be the balance? 2 ATP minus 2 ATP mean 2 ADP and 2 ADP and 4 ATP, right? So 2 ATP. So here what will be the reaction? Plus 2 ADP plus 2 ATP, right? Now this is the first thing. Second thing, here it is NAD goes to NADH, right? What is happening here? Dehydrogenation, right? So this will be plus NAD positive plus NADH plus H positive, but this is in the payoff phase. So here it is 1 molecule, but this is happening twice. So it will be 2 molecules. Right? Now, next is H3PO4 is used here. Why? For hydrogenation. So H3PO4. Right? Anything else is left? Dehydrolysis. just no need. Okay, so now what is the net reaction? Glucose plus 2 ADP plus 2 NAD positive plus H3PO4 goes to pyruvate plus 2 ATP plus 2 NADH plus 2H positive. Now we have ADP, we have ATP, we have NAD and NADH. ATP or ADP is the energy currency of cell. ATP is the energy currency of the cell. So NAD 1 NADH is equal to 3 ATP. Okay. Now 2 ATP molecules have already been formed here. So 2 ATP already there. 2 NADH. 2 into 3 ATP. That means what? 2 into 3 is 6. 6 ATP. Right? So what is the total production of energy? Energy is ATP. Right? So it is 2 plus 6, 8 ATP. This is the energy production of glycolysis. 8 ATP molecules are formed from glycolysis. How? 2 NADH that forms 6 ATP. 1 NADH stands for 3 ATP molecules and 2 ATP molecules as such. 2 plus 6 from NADH that forms 8 ATP molecules. Now with this we are done with the glycolysis. Glucose say pyruvate has been formed, right? Now what happens after pyruvate is formed? We needed ATP for energy. Energy has been reduced. It has been provided by ATP. 8 ATP molecules from one glucose molecule has been formed, and that can be used by the plants, right? Now, apart from ATP, what will be done for this pyruvate? This pyruvate will further go into the process. Either it will go for anaerobic oxidation or it will go for aerobic. Means either it has presence of oxygen, then it will go to form, then it will go into the process of aerobic respiration, and in case the plant is anaerobic, it has the ability to respire and do the processes in the absence of oxygen. It will go on for anaerobic reaction. So anaerobic reactions are the fermentation reactions. You see, now here glycolysis is all being done. Now we have learned that we have made glucose say pyruvate, right? Now what happens to pyruvate? It either goes into anaerobic reaction or aerobic reaction. Anaerobic reaction in the absence of oxygen is the fermentation. Firstly, we are going to talk about that. So when pyruvate is formed, now there are three types of reactions that can occur. The first one is ethanol. Ethanol is produced along with carbon dioxide. Second is lactate, and third is also lactate. Now why have I made this into two? Because one, it can happen in the muscles, and this one in the bacteria. Okay, and where is this occurring? This happens in yeast. Okay, now what are the enzymes that are used here? Here it is ethanol is formed, so alcohol dehydrogenase okay, and pyruvate decarboxylase. Right? Two enzymes are used for the production of ethanol, that is in yeast. In lactate, it is lactate dehydrogenase. Now dehydrogenation, so dehydrogenation, NADH, NAD positive, NADH, NAD positive. So this dehydrogenation is happening in all the three, okay? Okay, so this is the anaerobic reaction. Okay, now the other is aerobic, where oxygen is present. This was anaerobic, this is fermentation. Okay, so for aerobic respiration, that is the Krebs cycle, stay connected. The next video is going to be for the Krebs cycle. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel and follow for more.